I had a friend growing up whose birthday was April 4th. April 4th, 1968 was the day that Martin Luther King was assassinated. So this is about Janet's 12th birthday. On Janet's birthday, a birthday cake sat uncut, white candle wax melting into pink homemade frosting, the anger of Harlem, a cast iron skillet of hot oil, covered, bubbled, spilled into the streets. Rioters broke glass windows. On her 12th birthday, a party canceled as night and man eclipse turn 125th Street into armed squads of blue, wading through shards of glass, paper, clothes, toys, TV sets stained with blood, a king assassinated, and she will never forget that birthday Harlem raged as senseless as the murder that ignited its flame. Now, if you grew up in the city, and you lived in whatever neighborhood you lived in, most people didn't move. And every neighborhood has its neighborhood store. Well, we had two. There was Dennis's Bodega and Mr. George's Deli. So this poem is called George's Deli. 1. Back when it cost 15 cents to ride the bus and brand names cost less, you were always there, friendly to the children. Raised your own to work after school, side by side, you and your wife, Mary in the store, 10 hours a day. A ritual unbroken, except for Jewish holidays. My mama loved your boiled ham, sliced thin by the machine only you were allowed to use. I loved your dill pickles. Your store, a 20 by 30 rectangle with its back room storage loft. Your stock, a smorgasbord stacked ceiling to floor. Leaves just enough room in the center for customers to mill around and order Ritz crackers, canned salmon, Ronzoni elbow macaroni number 35, Crisco vegetable shortening, lox, bagels, Philadelphia brand cream cheese, Aunt Jemima pancake mix, and the wood floors creaked under the weight. 2. When it rained, you put down sawdust. When it snowed, you put down sawdust. Had a little leak from the pipes overhead, you put down sawdust. The way a tree puts down roots. You planted yourself in Spanish Harlem 12 hours a day, played show tunes and Sinatra before returning to your Bronx White Plains Road apartment. You lived through World War II, the loss of family in those camps. You became the watchman who taught children how to count their change, how not to be cheated, how to stay away from strangers. Inside your store, a bright light in winter's early darkness. You quizzed us on current events, scolded us for acting up, always asked, how's the family? Said come back and visit when we moved away. 3. In the 10 years since we left, the dill pickle jars seemed smaller. The wise potato chip bag shrunk, and your salt and pepper hair turned white. Your thin 6'3" frame permanently stooped from working in tight spaces 6 days a week. But the wood slat floors still sag in the same spots, and very little light salutes the plants hidden behind boxes in the window. Dean Martin tunes waft from behind the counter. Make me feel at home as you send condolences to our neighbors who lost sons to urban violence. And I wonder how it is that you still know my name, can recite from memory my order. Half a pound of ham, sliced thin, 2 crunchy dill pickles, a Hostess cupcake, and you deftly slip in the riddle you asked when I was 12. What color was Washington's white horse? I replied, white, as I did then. For a minute, the avenue is pleasant again. Thank you.